My dear viewers, hello and welcome to a new episode of our program, The Culture Magazine, during which we bring you the latest cultural events that are taking place in Egypt. Please stay tuned.
The American Rolling Stones magazine recently announced that the late legendary singer Kulthum is on top of singers Michael Jackson, Billie Eilish, and Rihanna in the list of the 200 best singers in the world international art history. Kulthum is the only Arab singer whose name was on the list, and she ranks the 61st in the list of 200 best singers in history. The choices were made by music critics based on the originality, influence, depth of the works presented, and the extent of the diversity of the music. And Kulthum overcame famous people like Amy Winehouse, Bob Marley, Elton John, and George Michael, who were also on the list. The magazine elaborated the Egyptian singer Kulthum is one of the singers who have no real equal among singers in the West for decades, and she represents very much the spirit of the Arab world and whose lyrical genres cannot be obscured, and she is able to stunningly, emotionally navigate complex songs that could easily go on for hours. She could ornate themes with ease as she sang to crowds and appeared like a bonfire. The magazine added upon her death in 1975, millions descended on the streets of Cairo in grief. And while her influence was among Arab singers cannot be accounted for, it extended far beyond that, as the American composer and singer Dylan considered her great. Also, according to the Rolling Stones, the American singer Beyoncé prominently used this song, Enta Umri, in designing her 2016 tour. And rock star Robert Plant admitted when he first heard how Kulthum was dancing across the scale to land on a beautiful note that he couldn't even imagine singing. She was great, and she was able to add so much.
أفضل أصبر روحي بكلمة يوم قلتها لي.
Kulthum, her real name is Fatma, the daughter of Sheikh Ibrahim Sayyid al-Biltagi, and she was born in 1898 in the village of Tamay Zahaira on December 31st in Daqahliya, and she passed away on February 3rd, 1975. She began her journey in the world of art as a young child with her father Sheikh Ibrahim at birthdays and weddings, and in 1922 she moved to Cairo and formed her first music band in 1926. Kulthum is the first artist to enter the Egyptian radio when it was established in 1934. She also participated in several films and then devoted her life only to singing. Some of her famous songs are Patience Has Limits or للصبر حدود, You Are My Life, Inta Umri, or 1001 Nights, Alf Leila Leila, and many more glorious works. The Cairo Opera House starts the year 2023 with a number of special performances that are held in its various theaters in Cairo and Alexandria. The Cairo Symphony Orchestra, led by the Italian maestro Giovanni Pompeo, with the participation of the Armenian soprano Tahmini Shafir, with the Capello Choir, led and trained by Maya Jivanrea, presented a concert at the Sayyid Darwish Theater at the Alexandria Opera House. The show includes a group of the most important international works that vary between valse, polks, marches, and songs for the new year.
The Cairo Opera House plays a significant role in the cultural movement and events that are taking place in Egypt. Let's watch the following segment for the activities of the Cairo Opera House.
As part of the activities of the Cairo Opera House's celebrations of Christmas and New Year 2023, the Cairo Opera Ballet Company presented the Nutcracker Ballet on the Grand Theater at the Cairo Opera House, accompanied by the great maestro and conductor Nader Abbasi and the artistic director Arminia Kemi. The Nutcracker Ballet is presented annually as part of the Christmas celebrations, in which the story of the 200 years old begins with the clock striking midnight on a Christmas Eve, then events follow with the unique music of Tchaikovsky.
We see the difference when a maestro doesn't understand the possibility of the dancers and is just playing. The dancer feels that there is something wrong, but usually we have, especially for ballet, we have very good conductors that already knows even the person that is dancing. They know by name, they know what they did before, so they are really following their way of performing each night. Fairy tales has some hidden meaning because the small Clara in the first act she's just playing with this nutcracker, but when the nutcracker becomes a prince, means that she's superating her teen age and she's starting to grow up as a woman, and she's still small, but she's dreaming to dance with the nutcracker that became a prince on stage. So this has a meaning of the girl that is superating her to be, she's not anymore small, she becomes a woman in the second act as a dream, and then in the last scene she's returning a girl, but she has already a view of what it will be when she will fall in love, when she will be a grown-up woman, and a part of her life opens in this dream of dancing with the prince that is the Nutcracker.
The story of this masterpiece is about the dreams of beautiful little Clara on Christmas Eve after receiving the Nutcracker toy from her family's friend, the godfather and toy maker Drew Slimer, as a New Year's gift. She admired the toy that was accidentally destroyed by her brother Fritz. She gets sad and goes to sleep to see the toy returning to its original state, then turns into a handsome prince, and a series of dreamy tales revolve between Clara, her prince, and Christmas stories.
think that you can take it as a story, just a fairy tale, or you can take it as something a little bit deep. But the real story is deeper than just the Christmas tree and the feast and the divertissement of the second act. There is a meaning that I was telling you. I wish to everybody a very good 2023, hoping that we will have peace and serenity and joy and success in everything. كل سنة وانتم طيبين.
The Nutcracker was presented for the first time on the Grand Theatre in 1993, and since that time, it has shown annually to celebrate the new year with the same designs of its artistic elements, such as decorations, costumes, and music, in order to preserve its classical character. Artistic scenes across the world celebrating the holiday season with numerous concerts and bringing the public to the festive spirit. Egypt been boasting performances by soloists, orchestras, and different troops, topped with the quintessential Christmas ballet performance, which is the Nutcracker, an everlasting magnet attracting the whole family to the Cairo Opera House. Shuruq Bikir, Cultural Magazine.
The Cairo Opera House starts the year 2023 with a number of special performances that are held in its various theaters in Cairo and Alexandria. Events in celebration of the New Year continue as the Talent Development Center Band at the Cairo Opera House presents a concert for the children and youth choir on the Small Theater Hall.
Praise
These songs are performed by the young stars of the Talent Development Center team in participation with the youth choir of the Virgin Mary Church, along with some people with special needs. It is noteworthy that the Talent Development Center was established with the aim of improving artistic taste and adopting talented people in various fields of art. The center includes departments for teaching the arts of piano, guitar, flute, lute, violin, as well as opera and Arabic singing.
Avec une jolie cache-colle, toi comme un majordome, ne va pas de collecte, ne va pas que l'allure, ne va pas durer quand tu n'y paires de chaussures. Pour donner son manteau, pour les pieds des bienveaux, je mets jolis cristaux et des boules de charbon. Avec son aigrette, comme il ne pas donné, je collais une carotte et le mise à tourner.
This comes in addition to the ballet and clapperboard departments that also take part in the various celebrations organized by the Cairo Opera House on various occasions.
Garde la tête en l'air, elle met taille dans le fil, sans désir terrible, mais veut être bénie, vous embrasse, avant de se retirer, en blanc sur ce black, mais vous beaucoup plus, j'ai vu gris ce ça.
The Opera House additionally holds periodic special events for its students to encourage them and appreciate their efforts during the study period.
بتبتسم بفرحة للقريب وللبعيد وبتشاور لبكرة ادخلوها آمنين. تحيا مصر تحيا وعيونها تملي صاحية وعيونها في كل ناحية وفي مليون اتجاه. تحيا مصر حرة تحيا ألف مرة تحيا مهما يجرى لنهاية الحياة. تحيا مصر تحيا وعيونها تملي صاحية وعيونها في كل ناحية وفي مليون اتجاه. تحيا مصر حرة تحيا ألف مرة تحيا مهما جرى لنهاية الحياة.
Well, with this, my dear viewers, we come to the end of this episode of our program, Cultural Magazine. I hope you've enjoyed being with me. Please wait for me in the next episode. Until then, it's goodbye.